Fire-type defensive support. That can raise critical hit rates. Ooh. That can recover. And that can bring in Sunny Day. Ooh. Checks all the boxes for me. But, aside from those things, is he worth your gems? Or are you better off just saving for the future sync pairs, whoever will come? In this video, we're going to discuss his kit in depth. So with that said, hit the thumbs up, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. Let's do this. Yo, yo, yo! This is Solo, also known as SPLGum, also known as SpatialGum, also known as Grunt. Yeah, this team's called Grunt. And this is Pokemon Masters EX. Guys, this video was rushed. I am sorry. I have so many classes now. I have to travel around. So I'm recording this almost 5 a.m. for you guys. So yeah, I haven't exactly finished my Who to Scout For video yet, the overall analysis. I'm just focusing on SYGNA Morty for the meantime because he's coming out later. And yeah, I'm going to discuss this in two ways. First is in a mindset of a person who spends money in the game, how he adds up to the meta or something like that. And number two, as a free-to-play player, is he worth your gems or not? With all the fire types and the supports that we have, is he good at all, and do you need more than one copy and stuff. So with that said, yeah, you know the drill. Leave a comment, thumbs up, you do it. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. And thank you. We are so close to 8,100. In fact, we're so close to 8,888 subs. Can we get there, please? Anyway, he is coming out, as I said, later. And he lasts for more than a month. Actually, more than 1.5 months. Slightly more than that. So if you are patient, you can just wait until the next data mine to know the next few sync pairs, or watch me pull for him and showcase him, or just stick around right now, listen to my analysis on him and stuff like that. And the second one that's gonna come out is separated by 3 or 2 days. So May 9, May 11, May 13, the Elite 4 of Sinnoh are coming out, except for Flint, because Flint has been out for a while now. And they are going to last until May 26. Now, I heard that there's a brand new thing for Spotlight Scouts right now. In fact, spend 7,500 gems, paid gems, 1,500 for a half price multi-pull, then followed by 2 normal multi-pulls, and then you get 1 sure copy of a Spotlight Scout. So that's an interesting thing. I haven't exactly delved too much into the Spotlight Scout new thing, but I saw, if I remember correctly, that we can also get 5-star power-ups, custom power-ups for these once you go to that scout method or something like that. But they're Spotlight Scouts, and they're gonna be a permanent, but SYGNA Morty will not be permanent. And then there is SYGNA Giovanni and Nidoking. May 19 ends also on June 15, the same day as SYGNA Morty. So he is a hybrid striker, tackling ground type, poison type, and steel type, but main is ground type. And aside from being slow, disregarding that, he's pretty powerful. But again, I haven't exactly worked on those yet because I haven't done this video yet, but I'm going to do that video eventually. But support tech striker. Again, Support, tech, striker. Now, let's discuss about SYGNA Morty right now. With his kit, if you see this background image, if you see this mindscape, congratulate yourselves. You have successfully obtained SYGNA Morty and Ho-Oh. Now, as I was saying in my gem count video, normally when a sync pair gets an alternate outfit / form / something, the background image of the scouting and the sync move is similar, is is just an edited version of the sync move mindscape, the mindscape image. It's just edited and stuff. And I'm happy to see SYGNA Morty get a completely different image for his background. So I love that. That's a nice touch. And I hope I think he gets new voice lines and stuff. And hopefully, you know, SYGNA whatever that are coming out also do something like this. I mean, Giovanni just edits his original background, but I hope more alts have a new mindscape image like that. So, it says, "Are you my new future?" And then he has two different Pokemon moves. One is Flame Charge. It's a 2-move gauge attack that raises your speed stat +1, hits one opponent. And then there's Sunny Day, which makes the weather sunny. And then if you see his stats right now, he has a very high defense and special defense stat. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, that's like the highest. I'm not sure about Celesteela. I think Celesteela has a higher thing. Wait, let me quickly check Celesteela's stats right now. But guys, he has a higher special defense stat than Cosplay Lily, which is a good thing because Cosplay Lily is especially tanky already, and basically he's tankier than Cosplay Lily. Okay, Jasmine or Special Costume Jasmine has a higher special defense stat, but then her defense stat is quite average. This one, SYGNA Morty, it has a very high defense as well as special defense stat. In fact, SYGNA Blue, without Mega Evolving his Blastoise, has lower defensive stats than him. So very high defense and special defense stat. Speed on the low side, but then you have Flame Charge, which you're probably gonna use most of the time, to raise your speed stat every single time you use Flame Charge. And then there's Potion, and then there's Believe. Basically, Believe speeds up your move gauge, raises the defense, special defense, and speed of all allied sync pairs +1. And then, if it is Sunny, it also raises everyone's critical hit rate. So you better use this after you use Sunny Day or when it's sunny, so that you will get that critical hit buff because you want that. And sync move as a support sync pair, no additional effect. But then here comes the passive skill. Now, it says, raises the attack, defense, special defense, and speed of all allied sync pairs by 1 the first time the user's Pokemon uses a status move each battle. This is Sunny Day. So use Sunny Day for the first time, and everyone will get an attack, defense, special defense, and speed buff. Nice! It only happens once though, guys. So if you use Sunny Day for the second time, you do not get to raise your stats anymore. And then Team Sunbathe 9 restores the HP of all allied sync pairs when the user uses a move when the weather is sunny. Now, don't be excited, this does not work with Flame Charge. This only works with Potion and Believe. As much as I want to hype about this passive skill, it only works with Potion and Believe because it says the user uses a move. That's basically the trainer move. So, every single time you use Potion, everyone recovers HP. Every single time you use Believe, everyone recovers HP. I guess that's good. And then Sync Damage Guard. After you use a Sync move for the very first time, you will get a Damage Guard next effect to Ho-Oh. Not everyone. So that's only for Ho-Oh. And I think the game, the trailer, encourages you to make him 6-star EX, I guess, to take advantage of the damage guard next effect. Aside from that, I don't see any super huge advantage of making him 6-star EX. You just get the double sync buff, or I mean, no, not so much advantages to syncing with him except for the sync damage guard thing. So yeah, that's basically his basic kit. And he gets Vigilance on his grid at 3 out of 5. So we will talk about his kit with his grid later. More now, if you do not plan on getting 3 copies of him, you can teach him Vigilance as a lucky skill, which use creamy lucky cookies to teach Vigilance. He's pretty fast with a 2-move gauge Flame Charge, and I guess that you will be mostly using Flame Charge. You have you have a lot of choices actually with his lucky skill. Personally, I think I will be teaching him Mind Games 2 or Defense Crush 2, probably Mind Games 2, because you are most likely gonna team him up with either Leon, Anniversary N, or SYGNA Suit Red, or any other fire type. Most of the fire types we have are special strikers. Few physical strikers, so every single time you attack using SYGNA Suit Morty, if you have Mind Games 2 on the opponent, you have a 30% chance of lowering the opponent's special defense stat, or defense stat if you use Defense Crush 2. And the more you do it, the more you lower the opponent's defenses. You know, the stronger your fire type striker is gonna get. So that's a good thing. And then you also have a choice of giving him status immunity or whatever immunity, the other immunity, so that you will not be hit by any status condition if you want to, or if you want him to receive or make your move gauge a little bit faster, you can teach him Revenge Boost 4, which is obtained by using Deluxe Lucky Cookies. 50% chance of charging your move gauge by 1 when you get hit by an attack. So those are some examples. And now we go, this is basically his passive skills as I discussed earlier. Group Afflictor's Advantage 1 only activates once. It activates the first time you use Sunny Day. Team Sunbathe 9 only activates when you use Potion or Believe. And Sync Damage Guard gives you a Damage Guard next effect when you use a Sync move for the very first time. Now, onward to his Sync grid. He has a lot of things in his grid, and I had to move to another page for the 3 out of 5 things because there's so far too many. At 1 out of 5, you get a Believe MP Refresh 3. And if we go back to seeing Believe, it raises the defense, special defense, and speed of all allied sync pairs by 1. And then, it can raise the critical hit rate of all allied sync pairs when the weather is sunny. So every single time you get an MP Refresh here, you can get to raise the defense, special defense, and speed stat of all allied sync pairs by another 1, and if it's sunny, maximize your critical hit rate. And you know what's good about this one is that it's available at 1 out of 5. So you only need 1 copy of SYGNA Suit Morty, and you can max out everyone's critical hit rate, together with raising everyone's defenses. And if I remember correctly, there's someone that does a similar thing, and that someone is SYGNA Suit Dawn. But SYGNA Suit Dawn raises +2 defense and special defense, raises critical hit rate by 2, but then you receive damage, like 40% damage. This one, you only raise +1, but then you do not receive damage. And it's available at 1 out of 5. So you only need 1 copy, and you know, it's not MP Refresh 2. You have a 40% chance of bringing it back. So if you want to play with RNG, you know, you're frustrated about losing a battle, you can just restart the game. 40% is much larger than 30%. So the chances of bringing back that MP Refresh is very high. So very good investment. 1 out of 5, you get the MP Refresh for his trainer move immediately. 1 out of 5 also gives you flame proof, prevents you from getting burned, as well as inflammable, prevents you from flinching. Other than that, you can get poisoned, you can fall asleep, you can get blah blah blah. So if you want, you can give him status immunity so that you will not be hit or by other status conditions. At 2 out of 5, you get Dashing Team 9 for Flame Charge. So instead of raising only your own speed stat, every single time you use Flame Charge, you get to raise everyone else's speed stat plus 1. And this also applies to you. So every single time you use Flame Charge, your own speed stat goes up plus 2, and everyone else's speed stat goes up plus 1. Which I guess is okay, it's good. 2 out of 5. You get Friend Care 9 and Friend Mend 9 for Potion. So one is to remove the flinching, confused, trap conditions. The other one is to remove all status conditions from your ally if you use Potion. And then you got a Potion Master Healer 1 at 2 out of 5 as well, which increases the amount of HP you recover. You get Speeding Stun, speeds up your move gauge when it is sunny. You get an MP Refresh for Sunny Day at 2 out of 5. So, good thing it's not 3 out of 5 because a lot of MP refreshes for weather conditions for limited units are at 3 out of 5. This one is available at 2 out of 5. Good, good. And then at 2 out of 5, last thing, you also get Sunny Disposition. Your stats cannot be lowered when the weather is sunny. Okay, not too stress about this. Probably this is good with Entei. You know, Entei, when the weather is sunny, it loves to lower your stats. You know, use a fire type against a fire type. Ho-Oh versus Entei. Let's see who will win. Sus. Anyway, 3 out of 5, you get Adrenaline 1 after you use a sync move. You get to lower your sync move countdown -1. You get a Potion Master Healer, another 1 at 3 out of 5. And then you get a Potion MP Refresh 3 at 3 out of 5. Okay, here's the sad thing. The bad news is that you do not get any Potion MP Refreshes until you're at 3 out of 5. But then it's a 40% chance of recovering HP. And then, Team Sunbathe 9, don't forget, every single time you use Potion or his trainer move Believe when the weather is sunny, you get to recover everyone's HP. So, unless it's a very long battle, you probably do not need the Potion MP Refresh 3. But it depends on your playstyle. But for free-to-play players, keep in mind, this is available only at the 3rd copy. 3 out of 5. Then, you got Sunny Day Team Body Bracing Inflection, as well as Sunny Day Team Mind Bracing Inflection. Every single time you use Sunny Day, Team Body Bracing Inflection 2 raises everyone's defense stat. Every single time you use it for the first time in battle. And then the other one, Sunny Day Mind Bracing Inflection, raises the special defense +2 of all allied sync pairs when you use a status move for the first time in battle. So, how does this work? When you use Sunny Day, if you got both of them, his passive skill, Group Afflictor's Advantage 1, will raise everyone's attack, special attack, defense, special defense, and speed stat +1. And then, if you got both of them, you get to raise everyone's defense +2 and special defense +2. So everyone's attack +1, special attack +1, defense +3, special defense +3, and then speed stat +1. And then when you use Believe, you get to raise everyone's defense, special defense, and speed by +1. And you can use it 2 times. So basically, you end up with, if there's no MP refresh, guys. If there's no MP refresh, just by using Sunny Day once and Trainer Move twice, you end up with attack +1, defense +5, special attack +1, special defense +5, speed 3 critical hit rate plus 2, which is cool. And then here's the thing that this game is promoting. Why do you want to use a sync move? Not just because of sync damage guard, but because of Team Gimme 5 1 available at 3 out of 5. When you use a sync move for the very first time, you get to raise everyone's attack, defense, special attack, and speed stat. So you end up with attack plus 2, defense maximum, special attack plus 2, special defense maximum, and speed stat plus 4. And then don't forget, if you have the Flame Charge Dashing Team 9, every single time you use Flame Charge, you get to raise everyone's speed stat. And basically, you get to raise a lot of stats with SYGNA Suit Morty. A lot. Then Vigilance at 3 out of 5 as well. Plus 2 Sync Nuke Tiles, which shouldn't be really strong. His attack stat is only 200. But not too bad for a support sync pair. Okay guys, I was gonna discuss about his sync grid, you cannot get everything in his grid. Unfortunately, I could not find the working sync grid tool or sync grid planner tool right now. So it's not yet available, but we'll discuss this as we get him, we summon for him tomorrow or later. But yeah, keep in mind that it's impossible to get everything. And right now, what do I see? Let's see. At 1 out of 5, you get a Believe MP Refresh 3, which is extremely good if you wanna, buff up all the stats, 40% chance again. And then 2 out of 5, the good thing you get here, I guess, is Sunny Day MP Refresh. Flame Charge Dashing Team 9 is also a good thing, which can, buff up everyone's speed stat. As well as probably Potion Master Healer. The others I'm not too hype. I mean, they're pretty much basic and stuff. So at 2 out of 5, you get the Sunny Day MP Refresh as well as the Dashing Team 9. So that's the good things that you get. And at 3 out of 5, you get a lot. You get, I guess Team Gimme 5 is the craziest one out of the bunch here. Vigilance, your choice again if you want to pick this. Depending on how the sync grid is, situated, is the layout of the sync grid, I may or may not get Vigilance. My Springberg, yes, he has Vigilance in his grid, but I did not give him Vigilance in his sync grid because I felt that he has better tiles in his grid that deserve the love rather than Vigilance. So SYGNA Suit Morty, I'll see if it's possible. Probably I want Sunny Day Team Body Bracing Infliction as well as Mind Bracing Infliction, probably as well as Team Gimme 5. Okay, Sunbathe 9 when restores the user's HP when it uses a move when the weather is sunny. Restores the user's HP when it uses a move when the weather is sunny. Well, and then if we look at restores the HP of all allied sync pairs when the user uses a move when the weather is sunny. Is this different? Because if I understand correctly, Team Sunbathe 9 only works when you use Potion and Believe. But if I look at this right now, if I look at Sunbathe 9, restores the user's HP when it uses a move. This applies to everything. This applies to Flame Charge and Sunny Day. So, if you guys know the answer, please let me know in the comment section. Because the description of the abilities is confusing. So again, my understanding right now, Team Sunbathe 9 only works with Potion and Trainer Move Believe. Sunbathe 9 instead of 3 out of 5 applies to everything. If not Trainer Moves, then Pokemon Moves. What? I don't know. If Team Sunbathe 9 actually applies to Flame Charge, that would bump up my love for SYGNA Suit Morty quite high, guys. That would be amazing. But yeah, Team Gimme 5 raises attack. I'm probably gonna get, if I have SYGNA Suit Morty 3 out of 5, I'm probably gonna try my best to get Team Gimme 5 Sunny Day, both Sunny Day things, as well as Sunbathe 9. Probably a Potion MP Refresh if possible. And then if it's possible to get Vigilance, then I get Vigilance. If I do not get Vigilance, then I do not care. As for Dashing Team 9, that's optional. Probably will pass through that in the grid. Oh yeah, there's Sunny Day. Well, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, you get a lot of good things at 3 out of 5. And it's just a matter of, do you want? Is it worth it to get him? Is it worth it to get 3 copies of him? As a free-to-play as a paying player, I would love this because normally I get support. You know, my favorite support is Springberg. Springberg tackles defenses, tackles physical attacks, special attacks, that critical hit rate. Yeah, Springberg is my go-to. And for fire types, you know, you have Torchic, you have Evelyn. Evelyn is normally my go-to for fire types because everyone else, you know, your strikers can raise their crit on their own, can raise their special attack or physical attack on their own. And you just need a defensive support for fire type. You don't need an offensive support. If you want to make the battle a lot faster, sure, go for an offensive support. But fire types need defensive supports. And that's what SYGNA Suit Morty is. A defensive support. And the good thing, the better thing about him compared to Evelyn is that he can raise critical, which Evelyn cannot. What's good about Evelyn, at 3 out of 5 at least, is that every single time you use a sync move, you get synchro healing. 1 or 2, which basically recovers everyone's HP. But not a lot of people have her at 3 out of 5. So this one, you get to recover HP using Team Sunbathe 9, which again, until now I'm confused if this only works with the trainer moves or does it work with anything. So this Team Sunbathe 9, okay, if this works with Flame Charge, I highly recommend him. If this does not work with Flame Charge, then my rating of him will go down -7 in a scale of 1 to 100. Just a little bit, not too much. But if, for example, my rating, how do I rate him? 1 to 10, I would rate for a paying player, I would love to rate him an 8 to 8.5 because he can raise the stats that I want. Unfortunately, without the MP refresh of Believe, you can only raise everyone's critical to +2. But with an MP refresh for Believe, that's a +3. But then it's available at 1 out of 5. So for free-to-play players who just want 1 copy, getting SYGNA Suit Morty as a fire type support might quite be high. I would also rate him quite the same number, 8, 8.5, even 9 probably, depending again on how Team Sunbathe works. For help with your fire types, you know, he's like a better Torchic. He can raise everyone's speed stat. Torchic does not have potions. Torchic can raise special attack stat, can raise attack stat. He can do everything. He has potion, he's everything. He's everything. He's like a complicated, he's like Springberg except consistent. And then you get the best which is the MP refresh. I think Springberg also gets this MP refresh for Happy Colors. Was it 2 out of 5 or 1 out of 5? But then you get the best of him, which is the MP refresh for Believe at 1 out of 5. And it's also a 40% chance of MP refresh. And that is good. That is good. So, I guess that's my overall or quick analysis for him. Meanwhile, let me just share my thoughts while I haven't discussed about everything yet. Aaron. Whatchamacallit? Bug type support. I forgot if he can raise critical hit rate or not. He seems very interesting. And he can raise everyone's defense stat, which is cool. And I would love to get him. Bertha introduces a brand new mechanic in the form of Stealth Rock and Sandstorm. But if I remember right, Sandstorm MP refresh is locked at 3 out of 5, which is a sad thing. But then Sandstream or whatever, you enter the battle, you get Sandstorm immediately, and that is cool. Lucian is probably my favorite in terms of the kits out of the 3 Spotlight Scouts. Very strong Sync Nuker, weak attack, weak normal attacks, something like INGO. But then his attack, I think, is a 1 move gauge attack. I think it's Confusion. Meanwhile, INGO's attack is a 2 move gauge Infestation. So Lucian is much faster, and then he gets Aggravation, and then very, very nice sync pair. Very strong sync nuker. Meanwhile, Giovanni, Signature Giovanni. I'm not sure if it's just me, but everyone's hyping him to be great. Meanwhile, me, at the back, I'm like, he destroyed his own kit by giving himself 3 4-move gauge attacks with just 1 trainer move, which you can only use once. I'm not sure. I have to analyze his kit first. But then, he's very slow, and without someone to help you with the move gauge, you are gonna suffer with Giovanni. In my opinion, okay? In my opinion. My first look, my initial observations on his kit, but haven't exactly delved into the damage, the numbers, the something yet. So, again, Signature Morty coming tomorrow, later, and he's gonna stay for more than 1.5 months. So if you want to scout for him, good luck and hope for the best. And for the others, again, the 3 Spotlight Scouts, they have a Surefire Master Ticket Scout already. Just spend 7,500 paid gems and you can get 1 copy of either which one you scout for. Giovanni is a Pokefair Scout. Signature Morty is a Pokefair Scout. That means 10% chance of getting a 5-star, while you have a 2% chance of obtaining the sync pair, the featured sync pair. So good luck on your pulls, but then again, I'll be discussing them more in depth. But again, if you want to scout, scout. If you do not want to scout, then don't scout. You're free to listen to everything I say or totally ignore it. Just scout for your faves and not the meta. Because there's gonna be more sync pairs. There's probably gonna be a master fair. Probably gonna be a master fair on June or end of May. So if you are curious how many gems we can get for the month of April or for the month of May, you can go watch my how many gems you can get in the month of May 2022. I already premiered this earlier / yesterday, and the numbers are not bad, but yeah, not exactly enough to get 1, but if you've been saving, you should have enough. But then, you know, just go watch the video. But we're done here, guys. I hope you appreciate the effort that went into this one. It's 5:23 as I'm recording this right now. I've got to shower and go to bed and then wake up early for my scouting. Wish me luck. Thank you. Welcome every new subscriber. Thank you for all the love. We're almost, maybe at this point in the video, we're already at 8,100. So thank you everyone. And thank you as well to all the members of my channel. You know who you are. Thank you. Let me just enumerate your names right now as I distract you with some other info. And thank you once again to Absolutely for the data mine and stuff, and other data miners out there for all the hard work. And yeah, we're done. Thank you to all the members of my channel for all the continued support, starting with the longest one. Thank you, Nick. It's been a long time. I haven't seen you anywhere. I hope you're doing okay. Say hi, please. Thank you, Shadow Phil, for over 17 months of being a Master Ball tier member. Thank you for the crazy support. Thank you, Aryan. Thank you for the noob things. Thank you, Cinderace Gamer. Thank you, Roy, for lurking in the chats and helping me with my moderation and stuff. Luca Luck. Thank you, Jeremy, for the crazy super chats. Thank you, Sasri Umbreon, for hanging out with me often. Marcella, I miss you in my classes. Thank you, Lance Nice, Ewiz. Thank you, and everyone of my older members as well as new members. Join the members. Click on the join button down below. Thank you for all the super chats. Appreciate all the generosity and everything. Okay, we're done. I'll see you in my scouting video. That said, this is Sol, also known as SPL Gum, also known as Spatial Gum, also known as Grunt. You're this team's called Grunt. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Rawr.